And what's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV. Let me turn this around so a little bit this way. Okay. This be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. And I have been doing the exact same because today is my mother's birthday. Okay. I took her out to lunch today. It was me, my sister, my brother, my cousin, and my aunt. We all went to like this oyster bar today, and we celebrated my mom's 59th. Okay, and I and she appreciates all the love that y'all have shown my mama today. Okay, my mama is an amazing, amazing person. I love her to death, and that's like my twin, as some people would say. People say that I look just like my mama. Some people say I stole my mama whole face. That's what the people say, honey. But I don't see it, but y'all do. But shout out to my mama. She is a Cancer. Okay, July the 8th. She is a Cancer, honey. So but like I said, thank you guys for showing my mama so much love today on her birthday. I really appreciate it. With that being said, I'm telling y'all now, this live not gonna be long. It's like 3 topics and like a viral topic to go along with it or whatever. So it's not gonna be too long. Probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes tops at the most. You feel what I'm saying? So it's not gonna be one of those long lives at all. However, do be on the lookout tonight though, because I will be going live tonight right after Basketball Wives airs. Okay, so make sure you guys tune in. The link is already available, and I will share it on my community wall once this live is over. So make sure you guys get ready, because I will be reviewing Basketball Wives LA for its 15th episode live tonight, right after the show. The live is already set up and ready to go. Okay, so that's pretty much all that we got for those announcements for the time being. So we're gonna go ahead and get into what we got going on and what we're here to talk about for today. All right, so we're gonna start it off. And another thing, y'all already know that with every live, the goal is to hit 100 plus in every live. Y'all already know that. So if you haven't shared the video, do whatever you got to do. Go ahead and do that, y'all. And if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe to me. So anyway, we're gonna start off with the viral topic first, and this is from a Twitter user, right? And the Twitter user pretty much said, "I need every DJ in America to remove 'This Is How We Do It' in Return of the Mac from their throwback set." Okay, now let me tell y'all, I find stuff like this to be very suspect, and I'm gonna tell you why I find it to be suspect, because that's good music. That's good ass music, by the way. So why wouldn't you want, like, with all of the garbage that they play on the radio every day, with all the garbage that they play in these bars, all the garbage they play in these clubs and these brunch spots, all the garbage that they be playing, y'all got a problem with these classics that they play. First of all, do not take away "This Is How We Do It" by Montel Jordan. Anytime I hear "This Is How We Do It," I jump up out my seat, I pop my fingers, and I'm like, "Hey, yes, that's my song." Hey, you know, that's what I do when that come on. I've never been a fan of Return of the Mac, but I know a lot of folks that is. I even seen some people in the comments that was saying that, and also take "Can We Talk" off the playlist too. Excuse me? Excuse me? Absolutely not. We will not be taking "Can We Talk" off the playlist. We will not be taking "I'm Ready" off the playlist. We won't be taking anything Tevin Campbell off nobody's playlist. We will not. We will not. We will not. However, when it comes to Tevin Campbell, Tevin got way more hits than "Can We Talk," though. I can say that. You know, "Can We Talk" is more than just "Can We Talk." Tevin is known for more than just "Can We Talk." Like, play "Tell Me What You Want Me to Do." I want to hear that sometime. Play "Back to the World." I want to hear that sometime. Play "Always in My Heart." I want to hear that sometime. Okay, play Don't Say Goodbye, Girl. I want to hear that sometime. Like, let's, play Break It Down. I want to hear that sometime. There's more to Tevin Campbell than Can We Talk and I'm Ready. I know those are his biggest records. I get it, whatever. But there's more to Tevin Campbell than that. And I just want more people to hear more of his records because some people just really think that he's only Can We Talk and I'm Ready. You know what I mean? But no, absolutely not. I would never stand for none of these classics to be taken off the playlist. Okay. And like I said, I'm not even a big fan of Return of the Mac like that. Never been, but I don't mind hearing it though. Like I never have an issue with hearing Return of the Mac when it comes on. I vibe to it. I don't really be singing along, but I be vibing to it though. Cause I like music like that, but that ain't my song, but I would definitely want them to play other 90s records like I Just Wanna Be Close to You and do all the things you want me to. I just wanna be close to you and show you the way I feel. I feel love when you're holding me the way you do. Oh, I love that song. Like I love that song, period. Let me see. Scotty, you should interview Tevin for real, for real. As a matter of fact, I'm so glad that you said that because that is one of my dream interviews. Like my dream interview is to like interview Tevin Campbell. Like that is one of my favorite male vocalists, like period. One of my favorite male vocalists, like off the rip. Okay. Hey Erica, how you doing? That's one of my favorite like male vocalists. Like I would die if I got to interview Tevin Campbell. Like for real. Yes, like for real. Like that is my song. Like they be playing it at work. Like, do you not know? They even play This Is How We Do It at Kroger. That's how much of a classic that really is. Like, come on now. Like, don't tell these people to throw. Like, I need. There's a lot of songs that I feel like should be played on the throwback album when they be playing the music up in the bars and in the clubs and stuff. There's a lot of songs that I think that they should be playing from the 90s that they don't play. Okay, like for example, I think they do be playing this at the bars, but I want them to play You're the Only One for Me. You're the only one I need. Can't nobody make me feel the way you're making me feel. And girl, you know this love is real. You touch me, tease me, feel me and caress me. Hold on tight and don't let go. Baby, I'm about to explode. What? I'll listen. I want to hear that all day. Okay. Scotty, only to be in mid-30s, the 80s and 90s. Listen, that's what I grew up on. That's what I grew up on. Like, I can listen to, that's all I listen to. Like, I don't even listen to the radio. Like, if you look at my top 10 for the year, most of those songs that's in there are from the 90s. It may be a few, like, Glorillaz or Megan Thee Stallions up in there, but for the most part, it's mainly like 90s music in there. Like let me tell y'all, like this is why I'm so glad that I'm doing a music show here on this channel. I gotta talk more with Bando about how we're gonna do it and present it, but there's definitely gonna be a music show on this channel, period. And I cannot wait to present that to y'all so we can talk about music, and nothing but the damn music. Okay. They need to play more Brandy at these bars. Like I would go crazy if I hear them spin the record and I hear Brandy come in with, I would like to get to know if I could be. I'll go crazy. What if I heard Mint Condition? What kind of man would I be? I'll go crazy. If I heard Solo Heaven, I will go crazy. If I heard Sending My Love by Janae, I will go crazy. Like, We want to hear those songs. We want to hear those songs. Like, I want to hear Jodeci Come and Talk to Me, the remix. That's what I want to hear. Okay, that's what I want to hear. Okay. Those are the things that I want to hear. So, but I could just be sitting up here. I could sit here all day and talk about this. Is the reason why I'm giving y'all a music show, a music segment, to be honest. This is why I'm doing it. So, I'm gonna go on and move on to the next topic. If I felt like this was something that we could talk about real fast, okay? So let's move on to the first real topic that we got of the afternoon, and that is Safaree, y'all. Now, Safaree was on this podcast, and he revealed on it's a Miami show, I believe it's a Miami podcast, that he will not be returning to Love and Hip Hop Miami for another season. We're gonna go ahead and get into what he said, and then we'll be back. Let's get into it, y'all.
A lot of your fans know you from Love and Hip Hop. Like, what was the Love and Hip Hop experience like?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like right now, like I'm not even like I walked away. They filming. I didn't even sign back on.
Wow.
I would have did it again, but these lawyers and everybody, they be wanting to have all these exclusivity rights, and it's like you can't have me tied down and say, okay, only here, you can't do anything else, and you got to pay me to sit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what it is with Love and Hip Hop. I don't like that. There's people who watch it. They really like feel like they know me and that's me.
Right. They be serious.
It's like, yo, like I be places and people see me and they're like,
they get mad at you.
Behave yourself. Stop. What? Oh. Get the hell out of my face, lady.
That's crazy.
Like these people be really like holding on to that they see, and I'm like, yo, I remember when I first started in New York, I couldn't believe it. Oh my, this is when Big Fish took over the whole Love and Hip Hop franchise. When we, the green screen where we stand and talk, they had a sentence. I forgot what it was that I said, and I was like, yo, I didn't say that. So it was like they took things from other like times I said it.
Wow, and like put it in the whole thing. That's crazy.
They don't do that anymore though.
Yeah.
Because when that happened, we was all like, oh hell no. We're like, yo, listen, you edit it, whatever, but don't put words in our mouth. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I can't even front on like the amount of doors that it opened up for me and opportunities and like the extra eyes. Like at first, I really like was not trying to do it, and then when I got on and I kind of felt like I took it over, it just that helped a lot. Right. I was on Hollywood, then I went to New York, back to Hollywood, then Atlanta, and then Miami.
A lot of your
okay. So, oops, my bad, y'all. So that was Safaree, pretty much saying that he did not sign on to Miami or whatnot. And so, here's my thing about that. First of all y'all need to walk away from Love and Hip Hop if you want to be honest with me. Want to be honest with the people. All y'all need to walk away from Love and Hip Hop because Love and Hip Hop really ain't what it used to be no more. And I think a lot of it has to do with Mona no longer producing it. See, Love and Hip Hop started becoming trash once Mona was no longer producing the show. She was no longer a part of the edit. She was no longer a part of, you know what I mean? Like she wasn't a part of that no more. So I personally felt like, okay, what are we doing here? Because if they're not doing what they're supposed to do, because it's like the last season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood that Mona produced was season 5. That was the last great season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, right? The last season that Mona produced of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was probably season 8. That season wasn't all that, but it was better than the seasons that came after it. And then with Love and Hip Hop New York, I think the last season Mona produced for that was probably season 8. So it's, to me, it hasn't been good ever since Mona left. Ever since Mona ain't been a part of the production team, it ain't been good. And even right now, like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it's coming back in about 2 weeks. And yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing it because it ain't really nothing else on right now. So of course I'm reviewing it, whatever, but it's not given. Number one, I don't know if it's a production issue or is it just a casting issue, because I think that it's been time for Carly Red and Rashida to leave. Like, we got Rashida back on our screen, and at this point it's kind of like, okay, so why is she here now? Because to me, it feels like you just throwing up anything just so you can have a storyline. Y'all bringing back Jasmine for season 12, so she can say that she's still fucking Kurt and think that's gonna make everybody want to tune in. No, it's not good anymore. And I don't know what exactly could happen at this point. I don't know what could happen that could really save Love and Hip Hop at this point at all. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know if Mona coming back would save the show, or if they just need to throw it away like they need to throw away Basketball Wives because they're not watching the show. Basketball Wives ratings are terrible. And I'll talk about that on another live, but those ratings of theirs are fucking horrible. Okay? They're terrible. And I don't know what they could really do to really salvage what they got going on with that show, but it ain't good. That's what I can tell you. It ain't fucking good. So I feel like anytime you be on a show like Love and Hip Hop and you've done all that you can do, and you are at a place where, yeah, it's opened up the doors for me. This was a springboard for me to be where I need to be in my career. And I just feel like once you get to that point, once you use that platform and it's opened up all the doors for you, you need to go. And that's just how I feel. You just need to go on and get off while the iron is hot and keep doing your thing, because you can't be on that show for too long and not do nothing with it. I mean, it's so many of them have been on that show for so long and nothing has come out of it. This is all that they got. Like, yeah, Rashida got a clothing store. Okay, what else do you got? You know what I'm saying? Carly Red, what does she got going on? Does anybody listen to her music? Why is Jock there? He ain't put out no album. If he did, I ain't never heard about it. Okay, Spice was nominated for a Grammy, but at this point, there should be more motivation for you to lead this show. Clearly, the people are listening to your music, and you got the Academy, listening to your music and nominating you for awards and stuff. I just say, walk away and let it go. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I think that some of these people on these shows really don't know when it's the best time to leave. They just want to stay because they want to keep that easy check coming in. That's what it is. But I don't know. But Safaree should have been left, and this whole thing that he did on Miami with Amara, and now they supposed to be fucking or getting engaged or whatever, and then Amara went on TV and went on a blog and said it was a fake storyline and stuff like that. It's not even real no more. Like, let's not forget the first 3 seasons of damn Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was reality TV gold. Why? Because it was real. It wasn't overproduced. You could tell that they wasn't doing shit just for the camera. That they was really going through what we was watching on their TV. Now these folks ain't got no issues no more. They ain't got no problems. They just throwing up shit on this show, making themselves like a damn fool for a check. And it's what it is. Like, at this point, this show, Love and Hip Hop, it needs a rebrand. It needs a recast. It needs a reboot. Kirk and Rashida should have been gone. Stop trying to make them the pillars of society. They need to be gone. Carly need to stop making herself look like a fool at the age of 56. Girl, go. Mimi is gone. Half of and Erica Dixon, you deserve way more than to be on this show fighting over your baby daddy. Move on. Move on. Let this show go at this point. So, I can't. But I think Safaree is doing the best thing for him. I think that because of this show, he has done a lot of great things because of it, and he was able to move a certain way because of this show, and he probably would not have some of the opportunities that he do have because of it, and he did acknowledge that. But now he knows that it's time for him to go, and sometimes you just got to know when it's that time, and that's just what it is. So we can move on to the next topic, y'all, and that is Miss Sierra Gates, her ex-husband Eric, and Sheree Whitfield. Now, one thing about Sierra gonna keep her a damn man. It don't matter what type of man he is, but Sierra gonna keep her one with a slow ass. She gonna keep her a man now. One thing about that motherfucker, no matter how much Botox she put in that face of hers, she gonna keep a man. Okay. Now, apparently, she's engaged to somebody else now. And I guess he snapped a photo of Sierra and her new man or whatever, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So let me go ahead and put this up here, y'all. So apparently, and shout out to the 200 plus that's in the chat. Thank y'all. So this is what happened. Now, apparently, Sierra, you know, she got a new car or whatever. They kissing on pictures and stuff. And he took the picture and he was like, well, he screenshot or he shared it to his story. And he was like, I'm happy my old business partners are getting money. My ex moved on and I'm winning. God is so good. And then he posted another picture of her kissing the man and said, thank God I dodged a bullet. 30 on the 30th. He moved fast as okay. So after he posted that, Sierra then reposted all this on Instagram, and she said, can y'all please tell Eric to leave me and my fiance alone? He continuously posts pictures of me and my fiance. It's embarrassing and it's so crazy. I just want to be left alone. He's in a whole relationship with Sheree, and you got a whole housewife and you acting so classless. At her house at the pool party, posting pictures of her pool inside of her house, being a groupie that he is, seeking for attention, looking for a way to get on TV from a successful woman. How you at your girl house bothering me, LOL. Leave me alone, bro. Take it like a G and move on. Now, that is what Sierra has said. Now, before we get into the response from Eric, because he did do a response, let me tell y'all something. First of all, let's talk about Sheree first. Let's talk about her first. Sheree is that is one slow girl. Okay. Sheree is another one that's gonna keep a man that ain't really no man. She gonna get her a man. She gonna get her a boy. If don't nobody else know anything about a Mr. Wrong, Sheree knows all about a damn Mr. Wrong, y'all. She know all about it. She ain't gonna never let it go. She know all about a damn Mr. Wrong. If don't nobody else know one, she do. Okay. I mean, she had Tyrone. He was in damn jail, you know, and then not only did she had him, she had Bob and his eyes wasn't right. And not only that, she also had Martell, and he was damaged goods. So Sheree gonna always find a man that ain't shit, but as an ain't shit person, what do you expect for her to get? You know what I'm saying? Right. So I don't know. I think that I don't know. I think that Sheree just don't have no self-awareness about herself. I don't know. But how do you find, like, how do you always wind up in these messy situations with these men all the time? That is something that I never could understand. She always finds herself in a messy situation. And I'm not going to sit on my soapbox. I'm not going to sit on my soapbox on nothing, because I've had my share of up ass men. I've had my share of men who look like they was worth the damn on the outside, but weren't worth jack on the inside. Just seeing stuff from the outside. You know what I'm saying? That's all I could see. I couldn't see nothing else. So a lot of the times we could all get sucked into boy shit. We could all do that. But I just feel like Sheree is just too old to be getting sucked up into that same old bullshit time and time and time and time and time the fuck again. Okay. Like, for real. That's all she do. So my heart goes out to Sheree, child. My heart really does go out to her, because I really feel bad for her to be a mother old enough to be Sierra's mother at that. Girl, what? But okay, Sheree, I spent enough time on you. Sierra. Girl, first of all, you another one who keep you a man. We've only known you since 2017, right? Since season 6 of Love and Hip Hop, right? We've seen it. So every time we turn around, you got a boy as a nigga too. You know, you started with Shooter. Okay, you started with him. Soon after you broke up with Shooter, you were with BK. And BK was cheating on you from the very damn beginning of your relationship with him. From the beginning to the middle to the end. Okay? Stayed in a toxic ass relationship with damn BK, who looked like he couldn't swing if they gave him instructions to do so. Then after you was with BK, I think after you moved on from BK, you was with this dude, Eric, that we talking about right now. But Eric don't even like your damn children. So how does that make sense? He don't even like your damn children. And you were still trying to make it work. You wasn't too, and at one point in time, wasn't you crushing on Scrap De Leon too? I mean, I'm just saying. Like, Sierra, like, do you know how to be alone? I'm just saying that because every time we see Sierra, she got another man. Every time we see Sierra, she's getting engaged. Every time we see Sierra, she getting married. It's like she never takes out that time for herself to really heal from a situation. And I'm only saying that because I had to do that. You know, I'm thinking I can love them all and find another one to get over the other one. And that just didn't work for me at that point anymore. So once I haven't been in no, like, had a official boyfriend since 2019. I had somebody that I was exclusively dating at one point in time in 2021, but we never got a chance to be in a relationship by then. But we separated and went on about our separate ways. I'm in another situation now and all that, and we have taken it slow, and I'm fine with that. But I'm fine with that because I'm coming from a situation where I took out some years before I took someone seriously as I am at this particular point. I'm taking this person seriously. So I had some time to reflect, think about my mistakes, what part did I play in these toxic ass situations and stuff. It's been years since I've been in a real relationship. Like I said, the last relationship I was in, it was 5 years ago. 5 years ago. And I had to heal from the hurt from that damn relationship because I was stuck after that relationship was over. That relationship fucked me up. And I refused to bring the baggage and the feelings and all this from that situation into any other situation. The only thing that I'm working on right now is my trust issues. I don't trust people too quick. I don't put nothing past nobody. That's something that I'm working on. But I'm not coming into this new thing that I'm in with anything I'm not coming in there with a bunch of Gucci bags of bullshit from past situations. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what Sierra brings into all of her relationships. She brings a lot of pain from the past because she ain't healed. You was with Shooter since you was 17. And you dealt with a lot of from Shooter. You dealt with a lot of stuff from him. And it's like soon after you broke up with Shooter and soon after the divorce was final, the ink was dry, you moved right over there to BK. You moved on to BK at the wrong time, baby girl, because you wasn't healed. You wasn't over Shooter. I really believe that Sierra got with BK so she can get over Shooter. I don't bet my believe that she was over Shooter at that point. I don't believe it. I don't believe she was over Shooter. It was too soon, too fresh. She still had baggage on her from that situation. That's what I believe. She wasn't ready for that. And then she was going back and forth with BK. BK would cheat on her every other week. She'll take him back, cuss him out, take him back, cuss him out, take him back. She got with Eric right after BK was done. And that didn't work out. And that's because you keep hopping from relationship to relationship. I'm not perfect. Trust me, I'm not. like I just told y'all earlier, like I used to sit there and think that I can get another one to get over the other one, and that's not the case here. You can't do that. So I think that that's the issue with Sierra. That's why she keeps on going through the same that she be going through, and I don't think that she knows how to be by herself. Sometimes when you by yourself for a long time, it can get lonely. It can get bad, you know, not really bad, but it could get lonely by yourself a lot. It could get lonely, but at the same point in time, it's kind of like, girl, ain't nothing wrong with being by yourself. Take out that time to get to know yourself and know what you would deal with and know what you won't deal with. That's why I'm happy at this point with where I'm at in the predicament that I'm in now. I like this person a lot. I feel for this person a lot. I've never been happier, never glowed so much, never smiled so much in my life. But you know, who's to say that this? I'm not expecting any perfection. I like imperfection. He ain't perfect himself. Bando not perfect, and neither am I. I got my ways about me. We all do. But you know, I used to feel when I was single and I see all my exes that did me dirty, be in all these different relationships, be happy, be in love, be married, all that other stuff. That used to get under my skin. I used to hate that shit. But you know, it wasn't my turn. It wasn't my time at all. And I had to deal with that. It's okay. It's okay for it to not be my time. It was cool. But because I didn't think they deserved to be happy, because they made me unhappy. But that was just me being bitter about it. But you know, the time that I spent by myself, I had to know myself. And I don't think that Sierra really knows herself. That's the problem. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into what Eric said. Okay, so let me pull this up. Okay, let me go back.
A car deal from my old business partners who I actually put on with my old company, who we beefing about. We ain't even beefing. I ain't gonna say beef. But, you know, we solved our differences. We don't fuck with each other no more. It is what it is. And obviously, cool. It's 20,000 dealerships in the United States. Why go to my old business partners who, you know, we had issues with to go buy a car and then tag me like you're doing something big? I just said, congratulations. You have every right to get a car from whoever you want to get a car from. If I'm doing all this stalking and all this shit that everybody's saying, right, which is not true, how does anybody know who I'm dating or who I'm fucking with? That don't even make sense. That don't even make sense at all. I've never been in a public relationship prior to this one. I wasn't on a major platform, a network as far as TV. So yeah, it comes with a lot with the internet. I never used a woman in my life. I'm a real man, a real boss. 30 years old, born 1993. I'm a pillar provider and a protector. It was more or less about a car deal from my old business partners who I actually put on with my old company, who we beefing about. We ain't even beefing. I ain't gonna say beef.
So you mean to tell me that Eric was born in 1993? You expect me to believe it? You expect me to believe that Eric was born in 1993? If he was born in 1993, baby, I'm older than him. You're telling me that I'm 5 years older than him? I'm 35. I just turned 35 in February. Are you telling me? Are you telling me that I am 5 years his senior? I just knew Eric was in his late 30s or early 40s. I just knew that he was. You mean to tell me that I'm younger than him? I mean, I'm older than him. Baby, I am 35 and I look younger than this man. If he just 30, I look like Trey Songz. If he 30. I'm just saying. I ain't saying Eric ugly or nothing like that. I ain't saying it because he's not an ugly man. He's a handsome man. No lie, he is. But I don't believe that I'm 5 years older than him. I just don't believe that. I don't believe I'm that much older than him. No. Mm-mm. And ain't Sierra around my age or just a tad bit older? Because I know she's not far in age when it comes to me, because I'm 35. And another thing too, Sheree, you close to my mama age. My mama just turned 59. You close to my mama age. So why are you with a that's 28 years old anyway, or 30 years old anyways? According to somebody in this chat, your son 28. So that means that Eric is just 2 years older than your son. Why is you with a that's that young? Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Like, first of all, how did that even happen? And number two, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the is going on here? Oh, Sierra 35 too, so she the same age as me. Okay. But even with her, she the same age as me, and she looked 10 years older because she did all that bullshit to her face. But all I'm gonna say is this: Sheree is a beautiful woman. Let me just put that out there. Sheree is a beautiful woman with a nice body. Like, she keeps her body up. She does a great job. She's an inspiration to all cougars everywhere. But girl, stop picking these boys. That's all I'm saying. Stop picking these boys to be your. It's like I don't like Sheree. You know, I don't, but I be trying to root for her. I really be trying to root for her, and she just disappoints me. As usual, Sheree, you are a big disappointment. I'm just saying, like, I be wanting to root for Sheree. Like, I be really want to see her win, but it's like Sheree don't want herself to win, which is unfortunate. But you know, it is what it is. So we're going to go to the last topic of the day, and that is Miss Kandi Buruss. Okay, we're going to talk about her. Now, she recently did an interview with L'Oreal on her show, and L'Oreal asked her, would she return to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? All right. And Kandi said she ain't got no intentions on ever returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we're going to go ahead and get into that situation. We're going to play that real quick, and then I'll be back for my opinion. And after we talk about that, we're going to be up out of here because I got to watch Basketball Wives. So let's get into it, y'all.
Are you gonna leave the Housewives? Or
I already left.
You left, so I just wanted you made sure. Okay.
I wouldn't even have been able to do this tour if I was still filming, because obviously they filming right now. And you know, last season they was all complaining because I was always gone doing something else. And so there are a lot of things that I wanted to do that I'm trying to make happen right now.
Yeah.
So I was just like, it's the best time for me to like go on and do.
But it's more like a pause, right? Like
I don't really have intentions of going back. Okay. So I don't want to leave people hanging like I've been sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm going to be back next year, because right now it's, you know, I'm focused on what I'm doing.
Yeah. Are you going to leave the Housewives? Or
I already left.
You left. So
All right. So that was Kandi. And she basically said that she has absolutely no intentions on coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, being that she got a lot of stuff going on in her life. She feels like if she was on the show, she wouldn't be able to do the Queens of R&B tour and all of those things. Now, let me tell y'all what's so funny. And I'm gonna tell you this: a lot of people look at me and they like to call me like a Kandi groupie. They like to call me like a Kandi stan, or that I'm blind when it comes down to Kandi and things like that, right? They love to call me a Kandi groupie. And the only reason why they call me a Kandi groupie is because of the fact that I interviewed Kandi. And not only did I interview Kandi, that same year, Kandi sent me a gift box, and me and other YouTubers a gift box for reviewing Kandi in the Game, not really realizing that I've been Team Kandi from the jump. If you watch me from the very beginning, if you watch me from season 3 when I first started YouTube, you would know that I've been Team Kandi and then I've been Team Escape. So this ain't nothing new. I'm not a Kandi groupie. I tapped her ass before, so I had to start it off right there. So I said all that to say, it'd be funny to me when I be reading the comments, and like when I first saw that clip earlier, somebody was like, Kandi need to shut up. You know what I'm saying? Kandi this, Kandi that. She needs to go because RHOA don't need her. So you can go. She can go. And then another person was like, oh, I'm so glad that Kandi's gone. But here's my thing though, y'all. A lot of these Kandi people, all these Kandi haters that hate her so much and talking about Housewives of Atlanta don't need Kandi, when it's really the other way around. Kandi don't need the Housewives. That's the thing. Kandi don't need the Housewives. She not hard up for this check. Kandi don't need this show no more. And to be honest, as much as I love Kandi actually stayed 2 seasons too long, if you ask me. She stayed on this show 2 seasons too damn long. To be honest, Kandi could have left that same year that Cynthia left. She could have left then, honestly. Kandi got too much going on. She don't need this show. She don't. And I love Kandi. Don't get me wrong. Love Kandi down. Y'all know I support Kandi in every given way. I mean, I'm going to the Queens of R&B tour on Wednesday. Me and my friend driving up to Birmingham Wednesday afternoon to catch the show and come my ass back to fuck home the same night. Like I love Kandi, love Escape, love everything she does. But this lady is now a Tony nominee. She's been nominated for a Tony. I mean, she's been nominated for an Emmy twice. She has a Grammy. At this point, it doesn't matter. She don't need this show. And y'all, and a lot of folks can sit up here and they can cheers glasses. They can be so happy that she's not there, but it's not gonna hurt her. She don't need the check. Sheree needs to check. Somebody like Marlo probably needs to check. You know, she's what you don't realize is that Kandi being gone has only opened up more doors for her, and she's shining even harder without the Housewives. And that's mainly because she is able to do more now because she doesn't have this obligation anymore. So for so many people, when they come out and they be like, oh God, I'm so glad she gone. Oh my God, I'm so glad Kandi not coming back. Oh, RHOA don't need Kandi. Okay. But she don't need them either. That's why it was easy for her to say bye. They were taking too long. I'm glad that she's gone. Because who can you blame now? All that time when the show was boring, y'all blame Kandi. She gone now. So who you gonna blame for everything? It's too many people that can't stand Kandi, but don't realize that she booked and busy. See, people like her are going to be called boring because they always got something going on. They don't need to rely on drama to sell themselves on this show. The things that she do is boring to them. Like all the stuff she got going on, they would call her boring all day this season if she was there. Because she wouldn't be there. That's why she wasn't there half the season last time, because she was doing other shit. So to me, it's like, why would she come back to this show when she was on it last season? Some woman tried to link her nephew's death to her name, and she's sitting up here going to the Tony Awards, and she was nominated for one. Why would she come back to the show where a woman accused her of having a sex dungeon and tried to say that she tried to in somebody? Why would she want to come back? At this point, it's too much going on, and for her own peace and her own sake and everything that she got going on, I think that it's best that she's gone. And just like Miss Ann just said in the comments, I'm gonna put her comment up there. She said Kandi definitely outgrew the platform. Sometimes you just outgrow it. Kandi been outgrown this show, and you know, I was going to support her as long as she was on this show. I was going to support it all motherfucking day. Okay, period. I was going to support it all motherfucking day. But at the same point in time, she should have left after season 13. When Cynthia left, Kandi could have left right alongside Cynthia, to be honest. It was nothing else for her to give. Her story was already told at this point. She's shown us everything. When I tell y'all, Kandi has shown us everything from the jump. She's shown us everything from her being a single mom to her being engaged, and then he dies, and then maybe 2 years later she finds Todd, and then they get married, and then her mama got issues with Todd, and then they open up the OLG. Then she got bedroom Kandi. You've seen all of the things that you needed to see at this point from her. Her story has been told. She don't need this show no more. If she wanted to get a show with Escape, that would have been fine. If she wanted to get a show with just her family, that would have been absolutely amazing. The reason why I love Kandi so much is because she's an open book. She doesn't hide anything. She doesn't hold anything back. Sometimes that could be her downfall, the fact that she don't hold anything back, but she don't hold nothing back at all. She gives a lot of her life. She gives more of her life than anybody else on this show. Some stuff that she shows, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I would have kept that to myself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would have just kept that to myself. Ain't no need for me to even, do that. I would have just kept that to myself. But when you're on a reality show, you got to show shit. That's why I don't think that I could do reality TV. So, she's the right kind of person to have. But I'm always here for Kandi. Like, I don't care. Like I relate to her in so many ways. And I feel like the hate that she gets is unwarranted. She ain't perfect, but the way people hate her so much now, it's crazy. That's how I feel about like the LGBT web reality world. Like, some of the hate that I be getting from folks sometimes is very unwarranted, because I don't be doing shit to nobody. I'm at my business, I do my work, and I keep on moving, and I work with other content creators. I don't do anything to get dragged the way that I have before, but it happens. And sometimes when you winning and people want to do what you do, it makes them upset, and that's why it be like, you know what I'm saying? But I will always love Kandi, and I will always be thankful to her, because she gave me one of the biggest moments of my YouTube career. I got an interview with her, Jamar, and that was one of the biggest things that I ever did, and I love it. So I don't mind her not being back. I think that she shouldn't come back at this point. She got enough going on. Why come back? Yeah, it's an easy check. You just sitting there going to lunch, arguing with a muff and eating your food and shit. You know what I'm saying? You arguing for a check. That's understood. But why even come back? Why cut what I got going on to argue with you, muff, that I got nothing going on? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. People are mad because Kandi is honest and she stays winning. Yeah. I think like the hate for Kandi is crazy, because I remember there was a time where she was a fan favorite at one point in time. There was a time where a lot of people loved Kandi. But it's like when she fell out with Phaedra, that's when people started hating on her. Now she became boring and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Let me see. Scotty got to join Chasing Atlanta to be the iconic Kandi of the show, period. Prophet be trying to be telling me I need to join Chasing Atlanta so much. I don't think I would be a good fit for that show. Let's talk about that before I go, because we finna go in a minute. But could y'all really, those of you that watch Chasing Atlanta, could you really see me on that show when I move to Atlanta? Like, could you really see me doing Chasing Atlanta? Because I can't see it. I feel like I'm too regular for a show like that. And I love to watch it. I love to watch the drama. I love to commentate on the drama and all those things. But I feel like I'm too regular for that show. Like, my personality is not over the top, or besides, what I'm giving you on camera is really me, just a tad bit more elevated, just a little bit, because I get a little bit passionate when I'm talking about what I'm talking about. But just seeing the personalities that's on that show, I can't see it. I can't see myself being on there, because if you push me, I'm going to beat your muff in ass. Okay? You can't put me in no drama. You put me enough, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Then the old Scotty gonna come out. Cause I'm very slow to anger, but baby, when that anger gets to an even 10, I'll be just like Selena Johnson. Now that I'm at 1,000, I definitely gotta get out of here. I am exiting stage left. Okay, period. So I don't know. Let me see. Yes, the cast members that are honest, a little shady, and real are the ones we gravitate towards. We need more authentic cast members. As you can see with Dallas, they all pump fakes. And see, that's the thing. I'm not a pump faker at all. I'm not pump faking. Like, if it's broke, it's broke. And if it ain't, it ain't. You feel what I'm saying? But you know, y'all will see me on the show though. I won't be no cast member though, but you know, Carl got a show coming and I'll be on it. I'll pop up on there. I'll pop up on his show that he got coming. But you know, I don't know about doing chasing. Like, them girls would get on my nerves. Like the shit, the antics, it would get on my nerves. Like it would get on my nerves. And I just don't want my image that y'all, the image that y'all got of me to be tainted. Because when I'm pissed the fuck off and when I ain't fucking with a person, y'all gonna get mad with me because I'm not gonna move the fuck on. I'm not gonna move the fuck on. You know how people get mad with each other on reality TV and then they get over it and they get back cool again. See, we ain't finna be cool no more. Once you fuck me over and you do some bullshit to me, we ain't finna be cool. So don't put me in no scene with them like that. Like, I'm not sitting down with them to have no conversation. We not having no sit down. I'm done with you. See me at a group scene. That's the only time you're gonna see me. And when you see me at the group scene, don't talk to me. Because I swear I'm not talking to you. And then I can see the people in the comments now. Oh, Scotty need to move on. Scotty need to let this go. Ain't gonna let it go. I ain't letting the damn thing go. How about that? I'm stubborn, and my stubborn nature can really piss people off, honestly. Your holy cosmic trinity, sun, moon, is all fixed signs. Fixed signs are stubborn, especially Aquarius when they're in the right. Exactly. Okay. Most of the Dallas cast seems to shop at Kroger. I work part-time. Now I've seen most of them there getting groceries. Oh, wow. Let me see. Your tagline is once I beef with you, it's forever. Exactly. Scotty is boring and everything beneath the sun, they'll say. Right. And I personally don't think I'm boring. Like, I'm fucking hilarious. I say crazy all the time. I'm fucking hilarious. I'm funny as a little bit extra, but I'm funny as hell. I don't have to be dramatic to be in. I don't have to be messy or drama filled to be entertaining. I'm funny as regardless of what a bitch got to say about that. Okay. But anyway, y'all. That's about it. That's all I got for y'all right now. I gotta go. Because Basketball Wives comes on in about 33 minutes. And y'all know I gotta be ready and prepared and have my notes done and shit like that. So we're about to go ahead and get up out of here. But before we do, be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. And I will leave you guys with a promo of Bando's current song, Don't Sweat, featuring Alana the Blonde. If you have not purchased it or streamed it or looked at it listened to it on YouTube, please do so. The song just hit 5K on YouTube, and that's a blessing. So make sure you guys support him. And I'm out of here, y'all. Until the next one. Bye.
stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the win, so don't test me, nigga. My team elite the weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. They hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Haters see my name, so I give them penetrate. We're running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, big old bitch, tuck your chain, bang.
Nigga high, don't sweat.